Health. 7 tips for a long and healthy life. Tantamount to present-day clinical innovation is, it can never spare you from the issues brought about by a way of life that is unfortunate. Rather than getting a cutting-edge clinical fix for each issue, it is far superior to live so that you will scarcely ever become sick. An ounce of avoidance is surely in a way that is better than a pound of a fix. Here are 7 hints on the most proficient method to carry on with a long and solid life. Furthermore, a similar way of life that causes you to maintain a strategic distance from sickness likewise encourages you to get more fit. 1. Get enough exercise. In the past, individuals needed to utilize their actual bodies throughout their ordinary work. In any case, today somebody may get up, go to work in a vehicle, at that point plunk down, get up to return home in the vehicle, and while showing up at home, plunk down again for the remainder of the day. In such a daily existence, there is no actual work. This actual latency is one of the principal purposes behind a large group of infections. The game, running, strolling and different things must be added to our life if our ordinary work doesn't expect us to strive actually. 2. Rest when you feel sluggish. This may sound basic, however numerous individuals keep awake until late in any event when their body is revealing to them that the time has come to rest. Yoga and Ayurvedic specialists likewise state that it is smarter to rest in the night and be dynamic during the day. Notwithstanding, individuals, for example, understudies will take espresso and energizers to concentrate late into the night. Others build up the propensity for staying dynamic around evening time and resting during the day. While we can do this, it ultimately negatively affects well-being. Elective well-being specialists state that this sort of unnatural living is one of the contributing variables in the causation of malignancy and different illnesses. 3. Eat when you feel hungry. This is likewise a basic thought, yet by and by we regularly conflict with the messages of the body. If you eat without much forethought or because of prevailing difficulty at a certain time, in any event, when you have no genuine hunger, at that point you won't process your food appropriately. Sharpness and heartburn start, and this adds to the probability of other more perplexing illnesses flourishing. Having a craving is an indication of good well-being, yet if you have no hunger you should stand by a piece and, at that point, eat. On the off chance that you have no hunger even after anticipating a sensible measure of time, at that point you ought to counsel a specialist since something isn't right. 4. Fast on a regular. If I would request that an individual work 365 days out of every year with Norist, they would grumbling state that they should have some earster, in all likelihood they will spirit betheta sit me. We have an evertreed taget some information about or stomach relater gens which worget ark for quite a while without arrest. They can fight how an individual would to hishif, however, they javus flags that they can were constantly at the point when we over lunithos signs and still constrained hemmed ark, those organs separate that astherius and intermittent fast ingus essential cease from eaten for any complete day. This gives her a stoy or stomach relater gens and helps in the disposal of squanders from your body. Normal fasting permits an individual to increase additional time for scholarly or profound interests. Fasting isn't for recluses in a cavern, yet is a reasonable practice that the tani body can rehearse. 5. Wash with cool water before hitting the hay. As referenced above, legitimate rest is basic for the upkeep of well-being. On the off chance that you wash your significant engine and tangible organs, hands, arms, eyes, legs, mouth, and privates, before rest utilizing cool water, this will loosen up you and set you up for profound rest. 6. Perform reflection consistently. Your body is connected to your psyche. A large number of the sicknesses of this period are psychosomatic. Stress and uneasiness negatively affect our actual well-being. Contemplation is a psychological exercise which, in addition to other things, permits you to isolate yourself from the concerns of life. Become familiar with a straightforward method and do it routinely. 7. Rise early consistently. By the old maxim, ahead of schedule to bed, right on time to rise makes an individual solid, affluent, and savvy. I don't have a clue whether it will make you well off, yet it will surely make you sound. Your body needs barely enough rest, not all that much and not very little. Follow these tips and you can turn out badly. Go and have a look. See for yourself. Click link below now.